people all around me, and they're all in fear. They don't seem to want me, but they won't admit I must be some kind of creature if they're having fears. From my party house, I'm afraid to come
special.
You know,
Easter special.
it is also, what day is it, Evan?
Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Exactly. Easter. So,
what are you talking about? What else is it?
Oopsie.
What are you talking about? What else is it?
What else is it? Yeah.
I mean, if you celebrate it,
If you do, if you don't,
you know what I mean. Put your reef up. Put that thing up in the air. Show 'em what's up. Put your spliffs up, your doobies up,
if you will. If
my
you
doobie
will.
all my doobie brothers out there. No, dude, it's Easter. You know,
It's
what I mean?
Easter.
It's Easter.
He left. Brother left the tomb. Proud of him.
What's that?
Brother left the tomb. That's what we celebrate for.
yes, sir. Yeah,
He
he
left
is
it.
risen.
He said,
He is.
"Listen here,
He's risen
You
me
know-
up.
You know what happens?
You know what I mean?
You know, he said,
What?
I think the boys have another podcast out. I might as well go
Yeah. Yeah,
take
he
a
said.
listen to it.
He said he popped out. He said, "Oh fuck, sorry guys. I heard the Ross&Evan 24/7 drop another podcast.
Was it?
I'm gonna
Nope.
this whole thing's gonna have to wait.
Yeah, he said, did I hear that Ross and Evan 24/7 dropped the Masters recap in March Madness? I got to see
Right.
who won the Benji.
Yeah.
So,
And then he stayed out because he
Yeah.
heard what we were about to investigate.
Actually, we have him as a guest next week. So
That's true. Yeah, because he was so excited about us investigating space and the moon
Yep,
landing.
yep.
We said, you know what, Jesus, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have you on the pod to talk about the moon landing with us. We're going to push
Right.
that back a week because he had something going on this week.
yeah, of course.
What was it? Easter.
420. I mean, Easter.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Easter. And so we said, that's fine. We'll push it back. And you know what we're going to investigate today, Ross?
I think I have an idea.
It's Easter related.
I think it's that little furry bitch.
Oh yeah. Try big furry bitch.
Some might
big
say-
furry bitch.
Some might say he comes around your house and just hides a bunch of eggs.
Yeah. Comes around once a year. You know, we're not talking Santa. Everybody loves that guy.
Everybody loves Santa.
But
We're talking about you take your kid to the mall and it's an instant cry fest. I mean, this thing is scarier than ever, and I think we can drop it. It's Mr. Easter Bunny, Mrs. or however you take it.
No. Mr. Easter Bunny,
okay.
Mr. Osterhaus. Ross, do you know who Mr. Osterhaus is?
I believe it's a German name. It's I would assume if he's from Germany, he's a drunk bitch.
Yeah.
Drunk,
racist,
yeah,
rude,
yeah.
ugly.
We
Boring.
call him here in United States. We call him the Easter Bunny. So
Yeah. I like how you didn't want to give away our location exactly.
yeah, no.
And so you said, you know, here in the United, you know, here on Earth.
What's your address? Evan?
Here on Earth, you know,
Here,
here in this,
Here in
in the Milky Way, if you will, we refer to. Yeah, I like that. I like that, dude.
Thanks.
Because they don't know where we're recording from exactly.
No, no.
Because we'll tell them because they still won't know
It's
where.
a studio
Well, it is essentially, but
to us.
it's a bunker.
It's a bunker.
It's a bunker. It's an underground bunker.
It's a bunker.
Yeah, it's an underground bunker. That's where we're
bunker.
going from.
MLG.
So, yeah, we're gonna talk about the Easter Bunny, dude. All right,
Why don't we do Wednesday?
I can't do that the whole time.
So yeah,
Osterhaus, brother.
that
How
sounds
much do you
like
know
a
about him?
fucking. Is that what is that? The fucking Haagen-Dazs? He likes ice cream.
Osterhaus is roughly translated in modern day English to Easter hare. And now, hare, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm saying hare here today, we're not talking about luscious locks. We're not talking about Goldilocks. We're not talking about
you go to the salon or your barber, get
the
a
Bieber cut.
No.
We're not talking about a bowl cut. None of that.
Nope.
We're talking about a bunny, a rabbit, a hare, Hare. So yes, Osterhaus, roughly from German translates to Easter hare.
Yep.
And you might ask why that is.
Hey, Evan, why is that?
Thank you. So, Ross, basically, I mean, fuck, man, where do you want me to start?
I mean, just start at the beginning.
What we're going to do today, I just want you guys to know, what we're going to do today is I'm going to lay out for you how we got here.
Yep.
And by here, I mean some big, fat, ugly Easter bunny that crawls around in malls and fucking shows his ugly face once a year, shows his ugly mug.
Some might say he
once a year.
Crawls around in your house, too.
That's what, yeah, you said that earlier. Crawls around your house, leaves shit. Like, if you're going to come here, at least steal stuff from me. Don't leave stuff.
Right.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah, so Halloween, everybody check their candy.
Hey, kids, don't get into a van with candy. But hey, guess what?
If a bunny comes around,
a big fucking fat ass bunny's gonna come in your house.
Let me tell you why, Ross. Let me tell you a little story why. And we're gonna start in the 1st century, brother. And I am not kidding you. The 1st century, my friend. So, obviously, I'm going to just lay the groundwork here in case anyone doesn't know. Actually, you go ahead and lay the groundwork here for him. Ross, what is Easter today? What do we celebrate on Easter?
So Easter, what we celebrate is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, if you will.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
He got crucified on the cross.
Yep. Rip, if you will.
Rip, yes.
R.I.P. stands for that.
They put him in a tomb. What is it? 3 days passes by. And this guy, I believe it's Peter, walks to the tomb, sees it's been opened, sees that the garments are off. And he just goes in, he's like, whoa,
what's going on here?
Whoa, what's happening?
What have we here?
What's my
Jesus?
He's gone. He's gone, and basically, so that's kind of what we celebrate is the resurrection. Dude was dead, comes back to life, leaves the tomb, goes down to the town hall for a beverage, for a feast, if you will.
Can't forget the bevy, never.
So that's what we celebrate Easter for. And of course, this big-ass, fat-ass, dumb-ass bunny comes in and decides, hey, you know what? I'm more important. I'm gonna take this day, and I'm going to go into your homes, drop little eggs with chocolate in them,
and you better eat them, buddy.
And I'm gonna bounce out of here.
Yeah, and you'll never see me again until next year.
And
matter of fact, you won't see me.
No,
that's the worst part.
Exactly. So some kids see Santa. I mean, sometimes Christmas time you go down.
I've seen Santa.
I go downstairs.
I've seen Santa plenty of times.
I see Santa eating my cookies, eating with the milk. I
go to the movie theaters. I see Santa. I turn on the TV around Christmas time. I see Santa.
Boom. Where do you see the Easter Bunny?
I don't. I see portrayals of the Easter Bunny, which, okay, let's get back to it, brother.
Yeah.
The 1st century. We will start there, my friends. This is going to be a long one. 1st century CE, which means, after Christ died.
Yep.
Right? Allegedly.
Rip.
Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder wrote in Naturalis Historia about hares' fertility, noting prolific breeding. So, the 1st century, hares are like, they're like, we love these things. Yep. These things breed like a motherfucker.
They fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
They fuck.
You heard the term "fuck like rabbits"? Boom.
Easter.
Pliny the Elder was fucking. That's where that comes from. Pliny the Elder, buddy.
Thank you, Pliny.
I thank you, Pliny. Thank you much.
There's plenty of bunnies to go around, Pliny.
Yeah. Why do you think his name's Pliny the Elder? He's been around for a while.
Exactly. He knows what to do.
So at the same time, eggs are being used in spring festivals across Indo-Europea, right?
I don't have to go pee.
Anglo-Saxon, more specifically. And we know this because archaeologists found decorated eggs in Germanic and Celtic sites circa, try 500 BCE, anywhere from 500 BCE to 500 CE.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, decorated eggs? I'm sorry.
That's all they got to do. Man.
500 BCE. We're digging up fossils of decorated eggs. What do you think they had on it? What type of decorations do you think? You think they drew those little cool S's that we all draw in middle school? They had to. I was watching a video about that, and the dude was like, "We don't know where this comes from." He's like, he just like kept going back farther and farther.
You think it's somebody in fucking 500 BC is just like, oh, hold on, give me a second.
Wait, I got something here.
You put what is it? 3 lines. So we go 1, 2, 3, and you put. One,
it's Jesus bothering him. He's like, I need you real bad right now, buddy.
I'm about to get crucified.
I'm about to get crucified. I swear to God. All right, relax.
Hold on, dude. Give me a second.
I'm
Give me a
drawing
fucking
something.
second.
This guy, Jesus, he's always being so dramatic. Jesus Christ. That's where that saying came from.
Guys, I think I just hold on.
And that's where that saying came from. Jesus was always bothering people, trying to intervene. Jesus Christ.
Chill, dude.
I'm trying to figure out the S thing. I saw my buddy Moses.
Do you want to have a cool name?
Yeah.
Do you want us to be able to write your signature?
Because we could put this in there. We could put this in there 3 times if we write your full name, brother.
So,
cool.
All right, it's done. What do we think, guys? Everybody's just fucking.
So that's probably what was on the eggs. But a bunch of shit like that. But
or it's just fucking it's the Rizzler on there, or fucking Big Justice.
Oh, it could be the if the Rizzler's on there.
AJ and the Big Justice.
AJ, a couple big booms on there.
What if it just
says boom 5 times?
They're in the crowd of the fucking while Jesus getting crucified. Hey Jesus, I'm gonna give you 5 big booms.
Yeah, sorry you got crucified, buddy.
Boom,
5 big booms.
Boom. Boom.
So that's what I'm saying, dude. That's 500 BCE, and like you might say, okay, well, yeah, whatever. They were drawing eggs like hares. Okay, yeah, rough. Actually, I mean, this isn't a conspiracy. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
these are facts, bro.
Yeah, this is what happened. Like this whole thing, I don't think is really. This whole thing's not a conspiracy.
No, not yet.
It's just.
Actually, not never.
Cold,
not never.
Cold hard facts.
Yeah, these are cold hard facts. So we jump from 1st century here.
Yep.
To 6th, 7th century, 600, 700 BC.
So I mean
No, sorry, not BC. Excuse me.
BCE.
Yeah, thank you.
And I mean, yeah,
dude,
we've had a lot of Easter time. I mean, from 1st century. Well, I'm getting ahead of it. Carry on.
Okay, thank you. No, and you're right. The Christians. Thank you. I'm getting there. But
I apologize.
No, but you're right.
I overstepped.
Right.
I overstepped my boundary.
No, you're good, dude.
Carry on.
You're good, dude.
Carry on with what you're doing. I love it.
You're good.
Keep it going. In action.
You're good. Yeah. The Christians for about 600. Yeah. No, dude. The Christians for about 600 years celebrating Easter.
Yep.
And then, excuse me, clear my throat there. Those Anglo-Saxon Germans that I had mentioned that were celebrating springtime. And why were they celebrating springtime, you might ask?
You
might ask, why were they celebrating springtime?
So, hey, Evan, why were the Anglo-Saxons...
well, not only them, but
there was the Germans celebrating Easter. Not Easter, springtime, sorry.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, forget it. I'll carry on. Just regroup. Lock in, regroup. Yeah. Just listen for a sec. You'll know when to jump in. Don't worry.
All right.
Okay, so you might ask that, and you did, and I'll answer it. Okay, so they're celebrating springtime because back then, dude, they didn't know shit about fuck. Every time it got cold, I swear to God, dude, I promise. Every time it got cold, they were dying. People were getting sick. People were getting cold as shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So what happened was springtime would come around, and they're like, "Woo, we're back!
Shrimp on the barbie.
Weather's back. The sun's back. You know what I mean? Long days are back. You know how
our loggers are back.
Or you know about like winter or like seasonal depression and all that shit. That's just them like on a whole other scale because them fuckers were literally like every time they didn't know what was happening. They're like, are our gods mad at us? They I'm serious, dude. You're laughing at them. But that's what was going on.
At them, not you.
Okay, yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I said you're laughing at them.
I am. I'm laughing at them, not you.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Carry on.
But yeah, so they were celebrating spring. 6th, 7th century rolls around. They're like, let's go see what this whole Christianity thing's about. So they meet up with the Christians. The Christians are like, yo, we got this other fucking thing that we do every time spring rolls around. It's not really about the weather.
Right.
It just so happens to coincide
Exactly.
with good weather and crops and life and all that.
Yep.
Fertility, renewal, all that good stuff. We celebrate this little thing called Easter, brother.
Ooh.
And they kind of got a guy like you that's going
Easter.
around telling the story about Easter.
I like Easter.
He's telling the story about Easter. People are listening.
Fucking Easter.
And basically what happens is obviously they're not writing shit down back then, but we kind of got a good idea what's going on.
Yeah.
The springtime celebrations of the Anglo-Saxons, once they converted to Christianity, mixed with the Easter traditions, that also, as we said, coincided in springtime, formed.
Yep.
As I had mentioned with the spring... oh, Jiminy Christmas. As I had mentioned with the springtime festivals, the hares are a very prominent
Canada
symbol
basically. So
of the fertility, of the breeding, of all that good stuff.
I'm gonna put this into terms that some people understand. So
Yeah, please do.
These hares, if you will, HAREs.
Yes, please remember that.
They're like, say you're in a mock draft, right? These hares are easily going to be your first overall pick,
Right.
in the draft.
If you are, in 600 BCE, 100%.
Yes, because let's think they can hop real good. They got a nice.
I mean, let's
vertical.
cut to the chase. That they're fucking.
Yeah,
Like we said that earlier. They're fucking.
they fuck.
So so it's that, and then also another big symbol along with the hares was eggs, right? Just another symbol of life, fertility,
Yep.
something being born.
Absolutely.
So come around the 12th century with me, brother.
let's
meander.
let's drive on into
Let's meander into the
12th
the medieval Christian texts, if you will.
Yep. I'm
Medieval
already there.
Christian texts from the 1200s show reference to Easter eggs, if you can believe that. Eggs were forbidden during Lent, but permitted on Easter Sunday, often dyed red to symbolize Christ's blood.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
That's hard as shit. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you
That's
what.
hard as shit.
I can see
That's hard. You know what I mean?
like
Dyeing them red, bro.
That's So Raven. You ever watch that show? I'm getting a
Yeah, I've
vision,
seen-
and I'm getting a vision of a great fucking song.
What's that?
Red Eggs. That's what we're gonna call it. I'll drop it. I'll drop it next week. I'll get the lyrics going.
Oh, you just think that's a good song?
yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good song.
I hear you.
It's gonna be a good song. Probably gonna be Billboard #1. I don't know. We'll see.
So
I close my eyes. I'm gonna envision this. I'm just gonna sit back.
So we got years now. We got 1,200 years, 1,500 years, until they basically start writing stuff down.
Scribing.
So now, you remember me mentioning earlier Osterhaus,
Oh yeah.
a.k.a. Easter hare?
Yep.
Big tradition back in Germany around 1500s.
And that's thank you Christians.
Probably sooner.
Thank you Christians for helping us out on that one.
Bingo. So now exactly. So now you're really seeing what's going on. They connected back in the 6th, 7th century. They've been mingling. They've been playing all these different games with these kids. They've been sharing all these different stories, having all these different traditions.
Yep.
When the Lutheran Christian, reform came around, they were really, really big on pushing just like family values a lot.
Okay.
So just everything, all that stuff that them guys combined really started to mix it.
And we love that. We love it.
Oh yeah. Dude.
I mean,
big old mixing pot lovers over here.
It's hard to do something on your own, but when you got a big old group of people, a big old group of Christians, big old group of Germans, big old group of anybody, I mean, You're just going to get the job done.
Oh, 100%.
You're going to get the job done. It's going to look great. It's going to look marvelous.
100%. So I got a lot to get through.
No,
here.
yeah.
That's the only reason I'm.
No, yeah.
That's the only. I'm trying to keep these people engaged here. So,
Yep.
and also I'm trying not to lose track. So, 1500s, right? Traditions are big. Family's big. We also start writing text. So shit's changing. We got evidence now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got a German Lutheran folklore that we're gonna pull from here. 1572 text mentions the hare, Osterhaus.
Everybody knows him now.
Do not worry if the Easter Bunny escapes you. Should we miss his eggs, we will cook the nest.
Come on.
That's hard, right? These guys were spitting back
I'll
then.
tell you, dude. Hey, if you know of anybody that has a time machine of any sorts, put a producer in there. Send them back to the 1500s.
Right, you'll get some good samples.
Let's get some
if
good,
anything.
Let's get
or
some
producer
exactly.
tags.
Get some good lines.
Plenty of the elders going to drop some fire.
Oh, facts. Bring them back. Let's get them in the studio.
Yeah. So let's jump up 110 years here. 1682. We got a German author. I'm just giving you some text basically now.
Absolutely.
German author George Frank von Frankenau.
Whoa.
His novel about the Easter Bunny described Osterhaus as a hare that would judge kids' behavior, delivering colored eggs, toys, and other treats to good kids during Eastertide.
So now, do you think it's Santa Claus around? And we can do this later on. He was okay.
Yes.
So basically, they're like, you know what? Christmas was about 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to have a quarterly review on these kids.
Bingo.
So
Yep.
they that's where they come
Let's keep
in
them
with. Let's keep them in check.
Yep.
Yes.
And I like that.
I do too. And
Good development.
a
fun way to
way to keep them in check.
Yeah,
A
a fun
fun
way
way
to
to-
encourage good behavior,
Exactly.
encourage, probably back then practicing the religion,
Mhm.
all that fun stuff.
And yep,
Not
yep.
stealing bread.
Well, and then the next quarterly review is basically, what would that be? Halloween, maybe.
Father's Day. Oh yeah, 4th
Father's
of
Day.
July probably.
4th of July, yeah, I guess so.
If you're
Uncle
good, probably
Sam,
get fireworks.
Uncle Sam comes at you.
Yeah,
If you're a good boy, you can shoot off fireworks.
that's true. That's probably what
Uncle
it was.
Sam lets you shoot off fireworks.
Uncle Sam's, fucking mythical figure. So yeah, dude. So 1682, that's when they're starting to be like, oh well, hey, by the way, the Osterhaus, hey, he brings you stuff too. So
Mr.
now we're
Oster?
kind of seeing how this is evolving into what we know today, right? You said
Yes.
the guy creeping around in the
shadows,
backyard, dropping eggs in your gutters,
Right.
Telling you to find them.
Get a ladder, go up there, find it, bring it down, and see what's in there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But so let's see here. All right. So now you might be like, okay, well that's Germany, right? That's way over there. How did it get here?
Get out of here.
Dude, I'm sorry. I got to
Hey, you got a tickle. Everybody
I
has
got a
tickles.
tickle. Let me grab a drink real
Yeah,
quick.
go get a drink. I'm just gonna take some time here. How do you think it got there? No, actually, I'm not gonna. This is your deal. I'm just here for a fun time. I want to talk about big congratulations to Mr. Justin Thomas today on the Easter that we're talking about today. I'm getting cued on this one. All right.
You're about to derail us with some golf talk.
All right, back to it.
All right.
The Germans are bringing. I think where we're going with. I think the Germans are they gonna.
You nailed it.
I mean, they're gonna bring it to us.
Then you nailed it. The Pennsylvania Dutch, to be exact. 1700s, brother.
I know a couple things,
Pennsylvania Dutch brought it over to the Americas.
which is us.
Yes, bingo. Children would make nests for the hare to bring dyed eggs and other simple gifts to fill that nest. So that's
Wow.
how it began here. That's how early Americans know it. It then evolved over the next 200 years. Early 1900s, it's still simple gifts.
Yep.
It's dyed eggs still.
We love
It's
them.
baked goods.
We do.
It's
We
little
love to,
toys.
We love to dye eggs. It's fun. It's good times.
And then in the 1940s, something called World War II happened.
Yeah, for real. For real, though.
And, I mean, as you might know, everything went to shit,
Yeah,
including
I mean,
Easter. And I'll explain why. I'll just start off from the top and let you know exactly what's going on here.
Please.
Big Pharma. Big Pharma. No. Now let's go smaller scale here. Big Candy.
Bring it down.
Corporations.
Yep.
Got their these greedy corporate fat cats got their greedy little corporate fat cat paws in on the family traditions, and I'm getting choked up. You got their greedy little paws in on the family traditions and the religious traditions that had been here since the 1st century, Ross. The 1st century. 2023, Ross. How many now? I got this stat from the what is it? The National Retail Federation. So I'm not pulling it out of my ass.
I like the fact check.
How much do you think the United States citizens spent on candy during Easter in 2023?
$4.7 billion.
It's a great guess. 2.6 billion.
Whoa, I was real close.
Very close.
Good deal. Good job, Ross.
2.6 billion. How much do you think they spent on Easter just in general in 2023?
Altogether, we factor in the hams, we factor in the rolls. Give me carry to 6.33, repeating, of course. 13.3 billion.
Not even close.
Oh.
$24 billion, brother, in 2023 on Easter. About 2 days, probably, because it's, an Easter weekend or something.
Of course.
We managed to spend $24 billion. Good
job, America.
Hey, pat yourselves on the back, America.
Proud of you.
Good job. Thanks.
You know, that money could have gone to anything.
Poor people.
Anything.
Name something. Lower in housing.
Yep.
College. Healthcare.
I don't know, maybe
lowering the prices of cans of Coke Zero.
Yep.
Lowering the price of beef jerky.
Maybe gas.
Come on, give me something, Ross.
Maybe
I'm spitting something.
gasoline.
Maybe gas. Speak up, Ross. Speak up. What do you want? What do you want the price lowered on? Movie tickets. Give me something else. Come on.
Entertainment. I do know. I would like tea times lowered a little bit.
That's fine. Spit it out.
Golf carts.
Yeah.
Vehicles.
Golf clubs. Golf balls are pretty
expensive. Tennis shoes.
Golf polos.
Honestly, shoes.
Yeah. Golf. All that. That's what I'm saying. But no, we're spending it on fucking bullshit.
Fuck it. YouTube TV.
And
give me
what?
I was going to say $20.
You guessed 4.6 billion. I'll bet you the numbers haven't came out yet from the National Relief Retail fucking Federation or whatever it was. But the numbers did come out for 2024. We bumped it up to $3 billion.
Shocker.
We bumped it up to $3 billion. I'll say it a little bit louder if you didn't hear me the first time.
It's louder for the back row.
You know what? We're going to follow up on this. So I want you to give a guess. 2025. How much money do you fucking think we spent this weekend? Now keep in mind, it was a weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
I don't know if I think it always is.
As always is. Yeah.
But it definitely was this time too.
Yep.
On Easter, how much do you think we spent? So, I'm gonna say it jumped from.
Are we gonna factor in it being on 420?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 5.2 bill. Woo! 5.2 bill.
You know what? Price of candy fucking went up.
Yep.
Price of candy sure fucking went up.
Yeah, I'm trying to go over here and get fucking Reese's eggs, and I can't because it's like
5.2. I'm gonna say another big jump though. I'm gonna say 4.1.
4.1.
I'm gonna say 4.1.
Okay. So 24 billion for the whole. 24 billion for the whole total, for all Easter. Give me 20. Give me 27.3 billion.
27.3. Okay. Seeing the price of travel probably went up.
Travel, yep. And you're not gonna. Is bad weather here in
and I don't know
here in
20,
Kansas anyway. It was bad weather.
Number.
So,
yeah, very true.
Your price of gas is going to go up because you're going to be heating.
I'm going to
just
say I'm going to ballpark it. I'm going to go 26.9.
Whoa,
26.9. So we're close there.
Go on, Price is Right.
Could be anyone, but yeah, man, it's bullshit. You know what? And it's like, why did we spend all that money? Because, as I said, greedy corporate fat cats got their paws in on the traditions. The UK, now that's America, right? The UK annually sells $80 million worth of chocolate eggs.
Cadbury.
Bingo. Speaking of Cadbury, they're the worst fucking ones, dude. Average household spends $30 to $40 on candy alone during Easter, with chocolate eggs and bunnies from Cadbury topping the list.
Yep. That's their only. That's literally their only.
This is damn near, I'd say, the worst part, right? That's how much we spend, those numbers. How much do you think Mars, the company, the chocolate company Mars, owns Reese's, Hershey's, all that good stuff. How much do you think they spent on Easter marketing in 2023?
Probably.
This is via Ad Age.
I don't think probably much. Are we in the millions or are we in the billions?
We're not in the billions.
Okay. Give me 42 million.
100 million.
Okay.
100 million.
That's not a whole lot.
So when Americans are spending $3 billion on candy.
Well, when you're going into the store and it's just boom, right
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Dude, they know how profitable. If you're willing to spend $100 million on a marketing campaign for a holiday, you know you're bringing in fucking money. And you know how they know that. So many, dude, they're scumbags, bro. They use the fucking scummiest tactics. First off, they have the classic, as you mentioned earlier, Cadbury. They're the worst ones with it. They come out with these like special edition, like seasonal. You can only get it around this time.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do? You have to buy the fucking candy, and you're like, it's just they make it related to Easter when it's not.
It's
not about the Cadbury goddamn chocolate egg.
It's literally an oval. They're just like, hey, look at this. It's a fucking egg.
Yeah, look. Oh, hey, happy Easter.
Hey.
We're involved with it now.
We could put little scripts on our eggs too.
Right. And they're
so cream.
Dude, it's horse shit. So they use the seasonal scarcity tactics that are just fucking classic. And it's like, that's why I said, like, wake up, America. Come on.
What are we doing?
The marketing for it, the Easter Bunny, as I said, it was a hare, dude. It was a goddamn hare. It was a symbol of fertility and springtime and renewal and goodness and Easter. And and now it's this weird bunny. I posted, you can see on our Instagram, I posted all these weird bunnies today with bags of or buckets or pails or baskets. Goddamn.
There you go.
Fucking baskets of eggs flowing out. And what are those eggs? Oh, they're just these cream-filled eggs or these eggs filled with chocolate and candy and all this
butter
bullshit, dude.
Raspberry, cherry.
It's been hijacked from us. And you know what else?
Thanks a lot, Hitler.
This is one of the scummiest parts. So all these, when you think of Easter, what colors do you think of?
Pink, yellow, green.
Pastel?
Springtime.
Will you say pastel?
Yeah, pastel.
Funny you would say that. This is done purposefully. This has the consumers, subconsciously connect with these Easter candies. Warm pastel type colors stimulate appetite and create a sense of comfort.
Oh, fuck off.
I swear to God.
I'm telling these guys to fuck off.
I know. It urges these guys to the consumers, us. It urges us to impulse buy.
You're taking science and you're going a little bit too far with it.
And you want to know what? Dude, they're goddamn fucking going after our kids, right? Because reds, like M&Ms, can increase the heart rate, causing kids to subconsciously crave sweets and sugar.
That's why we're fat. That's why we're fat, America. Congratulations.
And all these cute, fun images of the Easter Bunny just distract parents.
Yeah.
That the parents that they're marketing the parents of the kids that they're marketing to, distracts them from the fact of how dangerous and addictive that sugar is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what's the number one leading diseases in America right now? Diabetes.
Diabetes.
And I'll get into it, and just remember this for later because I mentioned Big Pharma at the beginning.
Yep.
Insulin is pretty expensive right now. I'll just say insulin's very expensive. Okay, now let's get back to this very quickly. It's marketed, the Easter in general, dude. Marketed to whom?
The kids.
Most impressionable people on our planet, aside from maybe puppies.
Me.
Right, yeah. Oh, I want candy. I like the Easter Bunny.
Pick me.
Right.
Kids.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you nailed it the first time. Dude. Okay, I think I finally coughed out that scratch, I feel like.
Good.
So yeah, dude, they're using these fucking manipulative, just gross, colored, like brainwave tactics.
They're brainwashing a little bit.
They're pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into marketing to our youth.
Yeah,
Ross. Our youth, and they're pumping sugar into them.
If you spent more
it's
than
not even
about
like anything good,
if you spent more than $200, $300 on Easter this year, do me a favor.
kill yourself.
Take your TV, throw it in the trash, go outside, touch grass.
Yeah, and then run into the street,
and then find the nearest train station,
dude. And they have to be paying off these stores. Because give me an answer on this, Ross. So, all right. So these companies are just going to make all these new different. They're going to pump out these new different special edition Easter things, as we talked about. Has to be more expensive to do that. They're going to pump all this money into these marketing campaigns, right? Essentially, quote, like losing money if you're paying to do something, right?
Yep.
And then, these retail stores just so happen to be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just put this on our shelf and just pull all this other shit that normally gets bought off the shelf.
Yep.
And they're not being paid to do that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I mean, if you know what, this is the stores. We're gonna go ahead and just make a whole ass seasonal section. That way, when one goes, we can go ahead and insert the other one.
Exactly. Yep.
And that's bullshit.
Yeah. It's fucked
up. A whole ass section just for.
And we know what they're doing, but we can't.
Yeah.
We don't have any choice.
No. And it's literally right in front. It's literally in the front of the stores.
But
as soon as you walk in.
What else are these businesses going to do? These chocolate companies have them by the balls, dude. It's insane.
Unbelievable.
And then, dude, and don't even get me started on who in the hell are these mall Easter bunnies?
Yeah. Santa, I get. Santa makes
sense. Santa, you can see him.
Yeah. Right.
I'll tell you who it is. It's fucking Joe Schmo from Mars headquarters getting sent down to the local mall. Dude, no one goes to our fucking mall and we have an Easter bunny every goddamn year. He's hired by these big candy companies. He's hired by Big Sugar. Which is owned by Big Dental, which is owned by Big Pharma.
Listen here, Joe Schmo. You're gonna I need you at this mall. Take about every 2 hours. You can go out and take your smoke break.
Right, because all these countless fucking ads aren't enough. They have to go in person. Like I said, they corrupt our youth. They go to the malls. Who goes to the malls? It's young kids and it's old people. Old people, they don't want them forgetting about Easter because they know old people forget stuff. Young people, they need to teach them about Easter.
Yeah, old people go to the mall to go
implement the goddamn bunny. Yep. They have all the chocolate and eggs sitting there, dude. It's so obvious what they're doing to us.
Yeah, like you said, the old people, they go to the mall, they go get their crafts, at our mall anyway, they go get their crafts at the craft shows, and then, they walk by the bunny and they're like, hey, we can't forget to get the kids candy for Easter. It's coming up next weekend. Gotta make sure we spend about $500 on them.
Right, and dude, like, who else would these bunnies be?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't
give me let's think seriously for a second. Who else would be in these bunny costumes? No one's volunteering to do that shit, and if they are, they're on some sort of list.
Yeah,
and they're not able to volunteer places like that.
It could be guys on fucking service hours. If they
criminals,
didn't,
so
let's
that's
throw it
better?
out there.
So
Let's
that's
throw it
better?
out there.
So that's better.
Now, obviously, it's not
Put
better.
criminals
but
in the costumes. That's what I'm saying. It can't. It's some sort of savory individual.
Yep.
Whether a criminal that's being forced to do it via, which is essentially slave labor. I'll say it, slave labor, being forced to dress up as a bunny and have kids sit on their laps,
which is
weird.
disgusting.
Yeah. Or it's some corpo fat cat that's getting some low-level corpo fat cat that's getting sent down, that's trying to work his way up the ranks at Mars Bar or something, and he has to be the Easter Bunny.
A little fucking intern.
In the United States.
Hey, listen
somewhere.
here. We'll give you a break from getting coffee, sweetie, if you go down to this mall over here and be a fucking bunny.
Exactly, dude.
Of course you're going to take that.
And, dude, no kid. Show me a picture of a kid with an Easter Bunny that's happy.
No.
They hate it. You know why? Intuition, dude. Kids know. They know something's
They're
fucking
scary.
up. They know something's up. We always say, "Oh, kids know, man.
Kids are smart.
Know. Kids are smart.
So
They're so intuitive. Like they're so like still like man. They're so like connected with the earth, man. Like you hear everyone saying that.
Shit, I walked in on my kid the other day. He was fucking meditating, dude. On God.
My kid's smart as fuck.
My kid got a C+ on his math test the other day.
Oh, no, my kid is so smart. You hear every type of person is saying that's all we're saying.
Not discriminating against anybody.
We're just saying every type of person says this about kids, and something about them sitting on that Easter Bunny's lap they do not like.
No.
Something about it's like a dog that, hears something and it's like it just starts or when a storm's rolling in with animals, right? They just know something in there is just
clicking.
not right. Something's clicking.
Something's wrong with the air.
And they don't like the click.
No. It's disgusting.
So, essentially, what I'm saying is we need to take a stand. This is all being pushed by these candy companies.
Yep.
Who already we know, these sugar companies paid off the health organizations back in the day to claim that fats are bad. And that's so easy to blame on fats. It's got a bad name. It's got a poor name.
Yep.
But it's not fats that's bad for you. It's sugars. We know that now. It's sugars. And they're trying to do everything they can. They're trying to relate us to they tied it into religion, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with that.
That's what I'm saying. How fucked up is that? They've strongholded this or strongmanned or whatever you want to say.
Strong-armed them.
Strong-armed. This, from the first century it's been around, brother.
Well, shit,
and now
from
it's
what your
about
story sounded.
Canterbury.
Yeah, from the story you just gave, it used to be about spring. It used to be about Jesus.
Yes.
And now it's all about candy.
All about it, dude. And candy is so bad. Sugar's the worst thing ever for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't give a fuck.
Nope. Oh, another one that's dropped. Oh, well. Fuck you.
What?
I was talking about like the candy companies. Oh, another person died from.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, dude. And that's what I'm saying. It's Big Candy, and you know who owns Big Candy? Big Dental. And you know who owns Big Dental? Big Medical. And you know who's a big old player in Big Medical?
Tell me about it.
Pharma, brother. Like I mentioned earlier, what does sugar disease cause?
It causes what is diabetes?
That is correct. And what is the treatment for diabetes?
Yeah. What is insulin?
That is correct. And what is the price of insulin these days?
What is probably about around $600, $700 a bottle?
Yeah. I think so, probably something like that. I don't have the numbers on that one.
It's expensive.
To be honest, but
it's very expensive.
Basically, I've got my point across.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've started from where it started. A beautiful starting from two different
really
tribes and religions and cultures coming together and creating this beautiful holiday and this beautiful celebration with all these things and kids and toys.
They don't like
hair.
They're coming off of basically depression,
right?
Of losing all of your. Or not all, obviously not all of them, but probably losing a couple family members because of wintertime.
100%. They lost someone that they knew
Yep.
every winter.
And then
I would guarantee it.
And then Easter, they're like, oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're back.
Weather's
We're
nice.
back, baby. We're
Jesus
back.
is
That's what they're
back.
thinking. Yes, Jesus is back. Everything.
Let's dye some eggs.
Dude, how sick would it be if when Easter rolled around these days, like you and me, we're like preparing for Easter, and it's like a celebration of like springtime going into the summer.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
Yes. Like,
But that just doesn't exist no more.
I mean,
It's
it
all
kinda
about
does.
stuff your face with.
But it's
with
Memorial
candy.
Day.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's a whole other.
Yeah,
we can
no,
get into
but
that
like
when
it
that
should
thing
be.
rolls
It
around.
should be this. It should be
It
this.
should be. Yeah, that's what it.
You got
started
rain.
as.
We got rain falling down. Grass is growing. Grass is getting green.
Oh my God, golf
weather.
tee times are opening up, dude.
Beautiful outside.
Justin Thomas winning the Masters.
Boom. Except, yeah,
What?
RBC
Or-
Heritage.
sorry, fuck. We'll cut that out.
No, but I hear you. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, man.
And it
really
makes
is.
it just makes me sick.
I mean, but the Easter Bunny is just that's a complete, that's a corporate just.
And it didn't used to
Posh,
be.
posh
It didn't
of-
used to be, brother.
No, I know it didn't used to be, but like you mentioned earlier, dude, it's not. Easter Bunny doesn't fucking doesn't stack up at all against Santa.
No.
Can't hold a candle.
There's
to
a
Santa.
whole other history for that too.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
Tooth
I
Fairy
think
either.
that
Can't ho-
history
can't
is
hold
a
a
little bit better.
goddamn
No,
candle to the Tooth Fairy either.
I mean kids aren't scared of Tooth Fairy. Kids get money from Tooth Fairy.
Oh, I love Tooth. Yeah,
Me.
Tooth Fairy pays you. That's it.
Exactly.
Gives you money
Hey,
and leaves.
I'll take your tooth.
Yeah, don't need that anymore.
What are you gonna do with it? You gonna fucking make a shark tooth?
Yeah,
Put it
You
around
keep
your
it in
neck?
a
No.
bag, you little weirdo. No, come on, I'll give you
Take
a buck.
that, and I'm gonna go and fucking burn it and make some fuel out of it or something.
Give you a cold hard U.S. dollar. How about that?
I'll give you $10 for that.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. Did you ever believe in the Easter Bunny? And I'm not going to judge you because, like I said, we didn't stand a chance when we were younger. These guys were manipulating
with
us
the
from
Easter
the
Bunny.
get-go. Ever since World War II.
So I have
Do your own
very
research,
fond.
if you don't believe me.
I have very fond traditions of Santa Claus
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But
I still
I was
believe in
thinking,
Santa.
yeah, oh yeah, me too. I was thinking back on it earlier, probably last week or 2 weeks ago, or might have been different time. But like, I don't remember much of Easter other than waking up and like finding
You do
eggs.
Easter egg hunts.
Yeah, we never really we celebrated Easter for like the religion side of it. Like
yeah.
we would get together and do stuff like that. I would say we celebrated it the way they used to. Like we celebrated it's nice outside, go to church in the morning, come
Right.
back, eat some ham, some rolls,
grill.
grill.
Yeah.
Just hang out with family. We didn't ever. I mean, we did Easter egg hunts,
Mm-hmm.
but not that I can remember. We didn't really do a whole lot of Easter related activities.
Like candy,
other than that.
real
Exactly.
super candy stuff. Well, that's good. Good for you.
Exactly.
Good for you.
Yes.
You're one of the few, I'll say,
I
brother.
appreciate
You're
it.
one of the
Thank
few.
you. So I mean, of course, I'd have pictures with the Easter Bunny of me crying my eyes out.
But like I said, there's some stuff that we could not avoid.
Right.
Like they did that on purpose. They knew, especially back in the day, dude. Malls were huge.
Yeah, big time.
Everyone's at malls. They're like, we're
Huge.
planting this thing here. We're putting this inside culture. We're
Yep.
putting this inside people's lives. Oh, hey, we'll take a picture of him for you.
Oh, hey,
Here,
we're-
no charge. What the fuck is that bullshit?
We're right in front of Dillard's. Okay, yeah. Before
Right.
we go in there,
I know
let's
your kid's
just stand
crying
in
and he
this
hates
line
this,
for
but
about
no, put him
fucking.
on his lap, dude. It's awesome. I know your kid absolutely hates this and he's going to be scarred for life. And he's literally going to be terrified
And that's
of this
the thing.
forever.
That's the thing. You wait in line for an hour and a half, and it gets to the point where it's like, man, we waited this long. You're gonna take a fucking picture.
Exactly right. No, you're taking the picture. Yeah.
I don't care if you're crying. You're taking a fucking
Right.
picture,
Santa, dude. I'm so happy
Oh,
in my
I'm-
picture with Santa.
dude. I'll
cheesing.
wait 5 hours for Santa Claus.
Dude, I'll wait 5 years for Santa Claus.
That
Good
dude,
thing you don't have to. Only 364 days,
hey,
brother.
come on up.
Come on, now. Not from now. I'm just saying. Every time you guys
Yeah.
see Santa, only
Right.
364 more days.
Exactly.
That big boy comes around.
Hey, come on.
Well,
Ho ho ho.
it's
Who
sad.
wouldn't
It's
know?
sad what they did to Easter, but let's just not let them do it to Christmas.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Because it's already losing some of its magic. I'll say.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it used to.
But we gotta keep that magic.
Get that tradition going. keep the magic, keep it
'Cause
flowing.
It's dying out. They're trying to do the same goddamn thing with Christmas. You know who it's doing it? It's Big Sugar, Coca-Cola, the polar bears,
Polar
all
bears,
that stuff, all that
putting
stupid
on a
shit.
Santa hat.
Mm-hmm. We know what they're doing.
Hey, listen here. If you're listening to this, Big Pharma, Big Sugar, Big Dental,
We're on to you.
don't take Christmas away from us.
Don't do it.
Don't
Please
be-
don't do it.
Don't be the Grinch.
It's Christ Moss, dude.
We need it.
More
You
Christ.
took Easter away from us. You're basically Halloween. That's your
Halloween's
holiday.
already gone. Yeah.
That's your holiday now.
Yeah. What happened to Halloween?
Valentine's Day. That's your holiday. Easter now is your holiday.
Just let's have Christmas.
Give us Christmas. Give us Christmas. The world needs it. The world needs it more than you know.
That's well said. That's well said,
I'm gonna
Ross.
stop right there.
Well, we're at 51 minutes. We've ran through the history of Easter.
Good. And I appreciate
We've
you for that. That was
exposed-
beautiful. That was a beautiful
Thank you.
lesson on Easter.
Thank you.
Oh,
one thing I forgot to say, just to throw it in. Easter egg hunts, kind of a fun little mystery on where they came from. They don't really know.
Really?
It's one of those things where during the combination and the evolution of the Anglo-Saxons and the Lutheran Christians, they were obviously celebrating it every year, and kids and family was a whole big thing, and it was really kind of involved with the kids. Obviously, I had referenced a lot of the texts talking about the Osterhare bringing, or the Osterhaus bringing toys and baked goods, all this beautiful stuff to good children.
right.
So they just kind of assume, or they do know games were played. There was a game that they played with eggs about like whose would crack the latest and all this fun
I like
stuff.
that.
So it's probably that they just eventually started like, oh, hey, we're going to hide the eggs.
Let's go hide it.
And make them find it. And then
There's some fucking parents.
some drunk uncle.
Drunk Germans.
Hey, I hid all the eggs.
Coming in for dinner. Hey, everybody, I hid eggs.
I hid every single egg, all 100 of them.
If you go find them, you can keep what's inside, I swear you.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Ben, how much have you
It's gotta
drank?
be something
How
pretty
much have
close
you
to
had
that, yeah.
tonight? Oh, I hid my beers too. I gotta go find them.
4 pints of mead.
I'll be back. Oh,
Jesus
you love
Christ.
Yeah, exactly. Love it.
Should we pray?
So yes.
Moment of silence for
moment of silence
for Easter.
Really, for real.
Moments passed. Thank you.
That one was for you, Big Pharma.
Oh, I thought you were saying for me. I was like, what do I do?
No, hey, I'll give you one. Hold on.
Hey, come on, give me one. R.I.P. Easter. R.I.P. Jesus. R.I.P. everyone that's died.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That was great.
Well,
hey,
we're kind of spiraling.
yeah.
You got anything that you wanted to? We got time.
No,
You
yeah.
wanted to touch
So
on anything?
I was going to say this at the opening, but fuck, if you've ever had an ear infection, fuck
Oh,
those things,
brother.
dude.
Let's talk about it.
I hate. So I had one
Let's
this
talk
morning.
about it.
So we all know last week I was starting to get crud,
Mhm.
right? I was coughing.
Hopefully, I'm not. This
no.
little tickle that's going on.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not. I know.
Thank you for.
I know.
Thank you.
So
Shit. Thank you, doctor.
so
you.
we all know I was getting crud. The voice was a little deeper. I was sounding a little bit manlier,
You
if
sounded
you will.
cool. on
I
that
did.
podcast.
I agree.
Yeah, you sounded
I
very
wish I
cool.
could keep that forever, but hey,
Yeah,
that's neither
Don't
here
we
nor
all?
there. But
Don't we all?
got the crud. Had it. That was Sunday. After Monday, I woke up. Take the kid to daycare. Ears starting to feel a little funny. Starting to feel a little funny. It hurts a little bit.
Hate that.
But in my head, I'm just like, maybe it's just my ears just need to pop.
Mhm.
I didn't need a big yawn, right?
Chew some gum or
Chew some
something.
gum. Get to work. Go through my 8:30 meeting. Get done with my meeting, and holy fuck, dude.
It's hurting.
My ear is ringing. It
Ooh.
hurts so bad.
Like actually ringing or just
No, like
just,
legit ringing.
Ugh.
So I'm like, all right, I have to go home. I cannot be here right now.
Ugh.
So leave work, go home,
Yeah.
lay down. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe if I lay down on my head, get whatever,
Equilibrium,
get whatever's in my ear
Liquid,
out.
maybe, fluids.
It starts to get to the point where it's just like starts like
Pulsing.
blocking out noise or whatever.
Oh,
like
shit, yeah.
it's like I can't hear in my left ear anymore.
Ooh.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go to urgent care. Go to urgent care. Checks my ears. She says, "Ooh, ears a little angry and red. I get you some medicine." So
It's all swelled up. Probably.
yeah, oh dude, it's bad. It was bad.
Man.
Go to Walmart, get my medicine, take it. Not even 30 minutes passes. It's so much better. Like it does a little thing where it's like it popped for like a minute straight. It was like
decompressing,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. Like I think it was
Wow.
like shrink. It was unswelling, swelling. I think.
Wow.
And dude, I kid you not, that was,
Dude.
it hurts so bad, and especially when you can't. It's just like it feels like there's like this so much shit in there, like you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
fuck.
so, fun little story. When I was a young one.
A young laddie.
When I was a young warthog.
When he was a young hortwolf.
So, dude, when I was a young warthog, I had. You know what tubes surgery
Oh yeah,
is?
I have tubes. I got ear tubes.
I got it twice.
No.
Yeah. So,
Like how old? Like the where you remember?
No.
Oh, you don't remember? Okay.
But what it did was it fucking, because tubes in general do it, so I got it twice. It scarred up my shit like incredibly bad.
Yeah.
So when I get them, like, I don't know about fairly often. I would say maybe at least once a year, maybe. But regardless, I've got them several times, ear infections or ear aches, more specifically. Dude, I know what you mean, because I get fucking, I assume I've been told like it's just because my scarring's so bad, because I have super sensitive ears. I have like really bad hearing anyways.
So
my earaches hurt like a motherfucker,
so,
dude.
As a survivor of ear tubes as well over here.
Bingo. Yep.
In
the
like
ear
super
tube
super cold, do your ears just like start fucking hurting extreme. If you don't have like a beanie on, and it's extremely cold outside, and you're outside for a long period of time, do your ears just start fucking hurting?
Yeah, well, a little bit. I mean, like, kind of just like normal, like if it's cold.
So
like a normal, like cold,
say
like
we go out,
not frostbite,
yeah.
but I know what you mean.
So say we go out golf, it's like 48 degrees out.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have a beanie on, my ears are like by probably hole 3.
Yeah.
My ears are fucking hurting bad.
Huh.
So bad.
So mine's more so just like real, like deep in like
in there.
in the lobes and shit. Because so what happens to me is if I'll get like a sinus infection or stuffy nose, it's partially on me because, like everyone, I'm a sniffer, right?
Of course.
I should blow my nose a lot, but at some point it's like your goddamn nose gets raw.
Yeah.
I don't always have a tissue in my pocket. I'm not some 80-year-old that keeps a snotty handkerchief in my pocket.
A hanky.
Yeah. And
Hanky-docky.
so, but whatever, anyways, when you're sniffing, it gets sniffed up, and a lot of times it gets built up and blocked back up into your ears, and that's how an ear infection will start.
Gotcha.
So when that happens, once it gets to the ear infection or earache, it's just, so I mean, maybe I'm just a bitch, but it is always fucking painful. And dude, there was
ain't no bitch over there.
There was one time specifically I remember, and I think it might happen twice, but I remember one time specifically, dude, I was sick, and it was in high school, and just same thing happened, sinus infection, stuffed it or sniffed it all the way back up into my ears, basically. Ears got fucked up. I would hear, like, whichever ear was blocked was legitimately hearing at a different, like, what would you call it? Like, I don't know if frequency is the right word or like tone.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, have you ever had that happen to where, like, I would legitimately be listening to music, and if I had headphones in or if I was just listening, out of one ear sounded like the normal music, like the normal, like, note, if you will, and then the other ear sounded a lower tone. So, like, if the left ear would be like, and right ear would be like,
okay.
but it's going at the same time. So like music sounded bad.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, that went on for like a week or a week and a half until then same thing. It finally just like popped or something, got back to normal. And I was just like,
ruptured it.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
that could maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
I've been hearing like rupture, like back in the day, you hear rupturing your eardrum is bad.
Dude, it sounds like you're gonna die or like your head's gonna blow up.
From what I've heard now, rupturing your eardrum is actually good.
Really?
Because it basically gets all that fucking gross stuff out.
I think it's probably bad because it hurts like a motherfucker. Right. Yeah.
But no, that was my first ear infection I've had since I can remember. And that was not fun.
Yeah, no, it ain't.
No.
It ain't, dude. I'll do everything. When my ears are hurting, I'll put heat pads on there, fucking all that
Dude,
stuff.
that's what I'm going to do now because I'm not doing that shit again. That was awful.
Yeah.
That was the worst fucking 2 hours of my life right there.
Dude, another little fun fact, and I'll hand on my Bible on Easter on this thing right here.
Yep.
I've never purposely failed one of these. I have never passed a hearing test.
Really?
One of them that they've given me at school. Never passed a
Hey,
hearing
brother,
test.
I got 20/20 hearing.
Every single time. And there's been times where, because I think like throughout the years it got worse.
Yeah.
I remember there was at least a couple times where they, I not only failed, but they like sent home a note recommending my mom to like go and like get go to see a doctor to get it like looked at. And she's just like, no, like we already know he has like poor hearing.
Yeah.
So it's like I can hear, but it's just legitimately bad.
This dude takes what? To the next level. Dude.
I swear, dude. Dude,
hey,
ask
for
Giselle.
real,
I can't.
dude.
I'm yelling what all the fucking time.
Giselle's a fucking saint for that.
Dude, yeah, I know.
God damn.
I know.
I know. Whenever Shakota's like,
It's annoying. I know.
On like
I know.
on the second what, she gets so mad at me.
I know, dude.
It's like, well, first off, you talk like I'm standing right next to you.
Well, and I'm always playing music too.
Yeah.
And because I can't hear, then I'm playing my music loud.
Yeah.
And then, so she's in the other room, and I'm like, what? What she saying? It's like, come in here.
All right, fuck. I'm coming. I'm coming, Grandma. God damn. Yeah, that's ears. Yeah, fuck.
Ears, man. Ears, man.
Hey, ears to this.
Everybody's got them.
Everybody's got them, except Van Gogh.
Well, he had one still. He cut
chopped
one
off
off
because of the ear
one.
infections.
Yes, yeah. Not many people know that.
And
there's some rumor it was like for a girl. Or
I considered it. I considered it on Monday.
No, I hear you. Yeah,
like,
I hear you.
But then I was like, I'm pretty sure he still had ear infections in that.
Well, I think he died very shortly after.
Well,
I think he
great
was,
artist.
I think he was crazy.
Great artist.
Great
Starry
artist.
Night? Was that him? Starry Night?
Court should be. Should be. Who else would it be? Picasso?
Picasso.
Costco?
Hey, Costco. I wish we'd get one of those.
Yeah, I wish we would get
Get rid of Sam's.
a lot of stuff.
Get rid of Sam's. Put Costco in there.
We need a Texas Roadhouse. Someone told me
That's
we were
for
getting
sure.
a Texas Roadhouse.
Somebody told me was
got
it you? Was it you?
Probably because someone told me.
Was it you?
Someone told me.
Was it you?
I just said someone told me. So
I don't know. Well, I thought it was. We're gonna get off this. We need to end this, but I was told we're gonna get one, and guess what goes in and guess what goes into the place that we're supposed to go?
a car wash.
A fucking car wash.
Yeah. What the hell was that about? Who
How many
said that?
goddamn car washes do we need?
Thank you. And how many tire shops do we need?
Thank you.
Maybe we'll look into that next time. Well, no, we got the space coming up.
We got space coming up.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you done any research?
I haven't done any research.
Good.
Have you?
Good. No, but I mean, I'm fairly confident I can knock down some of the arguments.
Well, I don't know if you saw.
I did.
But I got somebody on my side over here.
I did. Yeah,
I saw that.
I did. Hey.
Thank you, momsies.
Hey, yeah. My mom seems to be against me.
Appreciate
Classic mother move.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Paula.
Hating her son. I'm the least favorite son.
Well,
I'll say it on the cast.
It's probably because anytime she'd ask you a question, you're fucking what?
Dude, she's the one that gave me tubes twice. She put me in the damn surgery, signed the paperwork.
Thank you, Docky.
Dude. Yeah, no, so she had mentioned it to me though. Because she called me because she wasn't sure who it was that responded to her on the DM.
That was me.
And she So she asked me that question. So I've had some time to think about it, and I gave her some answers. I gave her some answers right back there.
Right back at her.
So I'm saying I think I'm a little prepared. If you're coming at me with that weak bullshit,
hey,
with that just what about?
I need to do some research because I think after that little Easter shot you just had right there,
you know what I'm saying?
Easter stunt you just did right then just now.
Yeah,
I might be in for it. I might
historical
be in for it.
text.
I mean, for real.
Numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
National Retail Federation. I got sources. I got footnotes.
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 Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll get her.
Footnotes.
I'll get her.
Everybody
come on up footnotes.
Everybody celebrate Easter.
Everybody eat your footnotes. Nobody
Wow.
wants,
Well, I hope you guys.
Nobody wants to celebrate Easter anymore.
I hope you guys wake up. I hope this episode wakes some people up.
You know what?
If this episode wakes some people up,
shake them.
Let's get to 100 likes.
I want to shake them.
Shake them.
So, I just want to say, hey, you're playing like dog shit. Second half's coming up. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
You're throwing to the wrong team. That's all I had on that. Well, thanks. Thanks.
I guess we should probably end it.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Remember, if you
want to lead us in a prayer?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. I'll hold that thought.
If you listened, put the mic down a couple times, maybe.
I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to leave in.
I wouldn't leave any of it.
I
wouldn't leave any of it.
We'll listen back and see. Might cut it up a little bit and
chop it.
Leave some bits and pieces in there. But yeah.
Well, thanks for listening. As always, like, subscribe. Share it with your friends.
Every plausible place that you guys can, guys. Leave a review.
Send
5
some fan
stars.
mail.
Yeah, send some fan mail.
Huh? Engage.
We live in the United States. In
the world.
Yeah, dude. Find out where we live. Send us some fucking fan mail. Send us some Easter candy.
Yeah. Huh? Send me a Cadbury, huh? I want to try one of those fuckers out.
This country's already doomed. Let's just
I'll burn that shit.
Empty our pockets to Big Pharma like we always do.
As always.
USA. Or should I say PHA RMA PHA-RMA.
Yep.
What does that spell? Pharma?
Actually.
Yeah. You got something for me?
You can support the show. And we have.
Oh, love this.
We have a.
We gotta go fund me. No,
yeah. if you have your Spotify, if you have your Apple Podcast, you go into that description as you should before listening to it.
Yeah.
Because you need to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Ross puts in some fucking.
I put in work
on that description.
I do.
Puts in some time. So.
And if you scroll down a little bit, you should go click that show more. You can go ahead and go into support the show, and it takes you right to our.
So what do you do? You go to description.
So
you go to show more.
So so listen here.
Okay.
You'll click on I don't know, maybe
say you want to listen to
maybe you want to listen to 2000s music.
Okay.
You go over here. You go see that beautiful description that we have.
Yes.
You can send a text to us too, but that's neither here nor there.
It's always fun.
You go see more, and support the show down there at the bottom. Click into that hyperlink. You got us. You got our Buzzsprout link right there.
A little donation.
You can send us some money. You can send us a emoji.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be money. It could just be a message.
Yeah, I don't care what you send us.
Hey, loving the podcast. It could be, hey, like we said, that's a beautiful way to send us suggestions right there.
Exactly. I love that. Love that.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Gold star.
Thank you.
But again, always, thanks for listening.
Yep.
We love our fans.
Yep.
We love our viewers.
Yep.
I think that's all I got. We love you.
Trying to head out the same way we came in?
Of course we are. Let me crank that bitch up real quick, like.
Crank that B up.
I must be some kind of creature up there having fist. Hey, from my party house, I'm afraid to come outside. Although I'm filled with love,
Honey's
I'm
out
afraid
there,
they'll hurt
don't
my
come
pride.
outside.
So I play the part I feel they want of me, and I pull the shade so I won't see them seeing me. Having hard times in this crazy town. Having hard times. There's no love to be found. Having hard times in this crazy town. Having hard times. There's no